everyone, this is Maki. In Japan, an orchestra concert featuring music from the movie Gundam SEED FREEDOM was held on July 6th. The concert featured songs used in the movie and theme songs performed by Mr. Takanori Nishikawa and Ms. Rii Tanaka, who praised Laura's crying. In addition, comments from the director Mr. Mitsuo Fukuda, the composer Mr. Toshihiko Sahashi, and the cast were shared. This time I would like to analyze what the future holds for SEED FREEDOM. Please note that this discussion contains movie spoilers. Now hit the subscribe button and launch the battleship Archangel. The space colony Heliopolis is currently under attack by Zaft forces. As soon as we are ready, we will launch immediately. Newman's voyage log has become a hot topic among fans. Mr. Fukuda said it will be distributed as a bonus CD. The Blu-ray disc for SEED FREEDOM will be released at the end of 2024. This Blu-ray disc will have many special features. One of them is a CD with an audio drama. The audio drama includes the novel that was given as an entrance bonus for the movie, which was converted into an audio drama, and another audio drama whose content was unknown at the time of the announcement. At this concert, it was revealed that the title of the previously undisclosed audio drama is Newman's Voyage Log. Arnold Neumann is the helmsman of the battleship Archangel from the very beginning of the SEED series. Although his screen time is limited, his amazing piloting skills have helped him survive numerous battles, earning him the title of the strongest helmsman in the Gundam series among fans. What kind of content will it have? Mr. Fukuda mentioned it will be a story that reflects the past with the full cast. Since it reflects on past events, there is a high possibility that characters who died during the story will also appear. Personally, I am looking forward to the conversation with Nataro Baduro. Previously on my show, I talked about the romance between Neumann and Nataro. This story was depicted in a game, but Mr. Fukuda mentioned in the past annex that Neumann was created with the premise that he has romantic feelings for Nataro. The romance between Neumann and Nego was already part of the initial setup. In the final battle against the Kingdom of Foundation, the tactics battle operation is carried out, and the battleship Millennium attacks the enemy territory. I am very interested in Neumann's feelings as he turns his back on Nataro's tactics and enters enemy lines. Additionally, Mr. Fukuda mentioned we plan to invite someone to the audio drama CD who will really surprise everyone. Who could this surprising person be? If it's someone from the story, it might not be that surprising no matter who shows up. Who do you think will appear? For example, how about Mr. Yoshiyuki Tsumino? He is the creator of the original Gundam. Although he hasn't been deeply involved with the SEED series, it wouldn't be wrong to say that SEED was born because of Mr. Tsumino. Actually, Mr. Tsumino has experience acting as a voice actor in the Gundam series. He played a farmer who talks to the protagonist Belly in the final episode of Recon Wizard in G under the stage named Tsubosai Ogi. Mr. Tsumino once jokingly told Mr. Fukuda, "It's unrealistic to have a beautiful and sexy woman like Maru Ramirez as the captain of a battleship." If Mr. Tsumino appears, it would definitely surprise the fans. Mr. Fukuda also commented on Neumann. In truth, we haven't delved much into Neumann's inner thoughts. There's only fragmented information about him at this point. We don't really know what he's thinking. I'm discussing these aspects with Ms. Ryu Goto, who is participating in writing Seed Freedom script. Also, look forward to his conversation with Lulu Shu. The audience laughed loudly at the mention of Lulu Shu. Lulu Shu is a character from the robot anime called Geese. He's the protagonist and has powerful abilities. The voice actor for Lulu Shu is Mr. Jun Fukuyama. In Seed Freedom, Mr. Fukuyama voices Albert Heinlein. Since Lulu Shu is such a famous character, many fans thought there's no way we can lose with Lulu Shu on our side whenever Albert appeared. Mr. Fukuda used the term Lulu Shu as a playful nod to those fans. Albert respects highly skilled individuals but treats those who are not with disregard. How about Neumann? Given his exceptional piloting skills, it wouldn't be surprising if Albert respects skilled individuals, but in Seed Freedom, most of Heinlein's scenes are conversations with his superiors, like Alexei and Kiro. A scene where he talks with Neumann, who is more of a peer, might be refreshing for the fans. Mr. Fukuda said we are currently working on the special features for the Blu-ray disc. There is a deadline for work next week. I have just discussed the work with Ms. Rii Tanaka. Please look forward to it. Does this mean that additional special features will be added? Certainly, announcing extra features to secure more pre-orders is a plausible business strategy. Since he consulted with Ms. Rii Tanaka, could it be a special feature using the voice of Lars crying? If the topic is Lars' memories, there's a possibility that Mia Campbell could appear as well. There was also a comment about the audio drama CD based on the novel that is included as a bonus with the movie. Recording the bonus novel as is in an audio drama would not be entertaining. So I am having intensive discussions with Ms. Ryu Goto. We plan to add more elements to the story. It seems that even those who have already received the novel will find the new content refreshing. Since the story is based on past events, Razor Burrow and Gilbert Duano will reappear. Their relaxed private life could be depicted. Finally, let's talk about the music for the Zug arc. The music was born from the humor of Mr. Sahashi. The composer Mr. Fukuda told this story. I was discussing with Mr. Sahashi a scene in which the Zug arc appears and fights. During our discussion, the term Shah's music came up several times. I never expected him to directly incorporate elements of Shah's music. When I listened to the recorded music, I was surprised. Without even seeing the visuals, I immediately understood this is the Zug arc's theme. The scene where the Zug arc rescues Kiro is one of the most exciting moments in the story of Seed Freedom. The music used in this scene is very similar to the music used in the original Gundam. When Shah Azenbo is in action, it seems that this idea came from Mr. Sahashi. The melody played by the brass instruments is especially similar and amusing. Let's listen to it for a little bit. Shah's music is especially used in the fourth episode of the original Gundam, when Shah attacks Cecil in his Zaku. It would be interesting to compare them. Seed Freedom was completed with a lot of seriousness and passion from the staff, as well as a lot of humor. Let's look forward to more excitement in the Seed series. Thank you for watching to the end. See you next time.